Hello again, Guardians, and welcome back to the channel for another Destiny episode. And today's episode is going to be on the Bungie Weekly Bounty, the Bungie Weekly Update, and a little bit of the patch notes. So it's pretty exciting, because there's a lot of content to go over this week. First off, the Icebreaker's coming back. The Dawning trailer. The Dawning was announced. December 13th, The Dawning is coming out, and it's going to last all the way up to January 3rd. So it's going to last from 2016 all the way into the new year. Also, Happy New Year to everybody. First, we also wanted to go over a little bit of the actual trailer. There you have it. So as you can see by the trailer, if you guys have not seen the trailer yet, you have SRL, you have new armor, new sparrows, new weapons. Nova Mortis and Abaddon and Icebreaker are going to be in the game, which are 3 exotics. Those 3 exotics are 2 brand new machine guns that rival the Thunderlord, except this time there's solar and void damage. And then we also have the Icebreaker coming back. God, I can't wait for the Icebreaker to come back. So, hey Bungie, when's Vex Mythoclast coming back? Wink wink. Next up, we have the Sparrow Racing League coming back underneath Amanda Holiday. We have Strike Scoring, which is going to be new in the Siva Crisis playlist, the Weekly Heroics, and also the Nightfall, allowing you to get new rewards by doing bounties for Zavala. We also have the Bungie Bounty. The Bungie Bounty happens every time there's a new event. Sparrow Racing League is now going to be reintroduced into the game, meaning that the Bungie Bounty is going to be Sparrow Racing League, Rooster Teeth versus Bungie, Wednesday, December 14th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Also, this image is really cool and is going to definitely be used for this thumbnail. That also leads to the decorations. Now, the decorations are going to be a part of this new event, the Dawning. The Dawning armor is going to actually be locked inside of Treasures of the Dawning. Treasures of the Dawning, if we revert back to Festival of the Lost, might be locked underneath microtransactions. If they are, a lot of people are going to be upset because you can only acquire this armor through those boxes, and that's also going to possibly be very costly to acquire all 3 armor sets. If you don't have the money, it's going to be an issue. So hopefully Bungie allows us to have a method of acquiring these treasure boxes without actually having to go and purchase them. Warlock. Blue armor, glowing all over the place. Bungie is into their glowing armor. The Snowflake Warlock Bond looks pretty interesting. Moving onward though, you'll notice that the Hunter is actually cooler to look at. The Hunter being blue armor as well, but more decorative, a lot more glowing spots on the armor, and the cloak looks absolutely amazing. Next up, the Titan. The Titan looks kind of like a ram. I kind of think of the helmet as a ram because the ears are jutting off of the side of the helmet, and you've also got the ram horns. We've got a lot of glowing armor as well on this one, but it's not as decorative as the Hunter. It is more decorative than the Warlock, but it's still not the best. I think the Hunter armor this time around is the best. So, the patch notes. We're going to go over all the patch notes in a little bit of detail. Not too much detail. We're just going to go over the highlights. You guys can read over the rest of it later, but we're going to go over each individual thing. Fixed an issue where some players did not receive the Student of History Trophy Achievement or the Sigil of the Young Wolf emblem for tuning all Rise of Iron artifacts. Also, skeleton keys have been adjusted. Skeleton keys drop rates have been slightly increased in the Siva Crisis playlist, Siva Crisis Heroic playlist, and the Weekly Nightfall. Players will now receive a skeleton key for their first account Nightfall clear per week, every single week. That is great, because finally we can actually get some skeleton keys. I literally have only acquired 6 out of the 12 weeks that this entire DLC expansion has been out, so that's ridiculous. 3 of which were a part of the story quest line anyway. Characters who are now level 40 will automatically convert uncommon engrams green to weapons and armor materials on pickup. That is something that the Bungie community has been saying for a long time now, and it's finally happening, so congratulations. Brother Vance now offers materials exchange for passage coins and motes of light, which is pretty interesting, and I do have a lot of passage coins, but I do tend to use them during trials, so I'm not going to be giving Brother Vance any of those. Legendary weapons obtained from the Gunsmith's Rank 2 quest, the Still Piercer, a Mobius shotgun, and the Susanoo fusion rifle for the Warlock are now all available for purchase from the gunsmith. You can actually purchase them once you've unlocked them, and you don't actually have to level up your gunsmith anymore to acquire any more or anything like that. Start a new character possibly. You can actually just rebuy the weapon if you dismantled it. And that's pretty much all the news for that, but we're also going to be going on to some of the activities that are going to be available. So Nightfall activity availability restricted access on Tuesday, December 13th. You've also got Destiny Rise of Iron known issues, which would be the Siva key fragments missing from characters' inventory. They are working on that issue. And then next up, Movie of the Week. Now, Bungie likes to give a Movie of the Week to certain people. The Movie of the Week this time around is Sparrow to Axis. Somebody actually ended up getting a Sparrow all the way to Axis. I'm going to show you the middle section of this video, and if you guys want to watch this video later on, then definitely go check out the link in the description of this video and go and watch it for yourself. So, as you guys can see, this guy is pretty good with the Sparrow. If he's made it all the way to where he is now with the Sparrow, just imagine how the rest of the video plays out. He's almost to Axis, and getting to Axis with a Sparrow is actually pretty insane, especially in the jumping puzzles. I watched the jumping puzzle section, and it was actually pretty awesome. I'll show you one tiny part of that. So, once again, absolutely incredible. I can't believe somebody actually got a Sparrow all the way to Axis. It was kind of cool when we found out that somebody could get a Sparrow to Atheon back in the Vault of Glass back in year 1, but never thought it could be possible for this raid, Wrath of the Machine. So, something really awesome to think about. We've also got some really awesome notable mentions. Honorable mention right here would be the Rage and Fury, and that is a montage. So if you want to go and check out that clan's montage, then definitely go and check out the link in the description of this video. So credit to them. We've also got a honorable mention or a more notable mention of Timeless. I'm not too sure on what this is. I actually have not watched it yet, so I'm going to leave that as a surprise to all of us. So there you have it, Guardians. That's all the information for this video. If you all enjoyed this information, please leave a like on the video. Comment down below any questions or concerns on all of this information. I'll go over anybody's questions down below. And as always, stay violent, be privileged, and we'll see you all in the next episode.